Hello, YouTube. It is Serendipity. Today is Wednesday, October the 10th. I was driving in my car and thought of some things that I actually wanted to talk about, and now that I'm home and I actually have 5 seconds to sit here, I am kind of blank. Some of the stuff that I was thinking earlier was talking about the things that, would I take anything back? What would I change? What do I want to be different than what it is now as far as post surgery and weight loss? I'm down to 152.6 as of today, and which is kind of the same, I think, as last week, because last week I had went down to 151 and then back up to 154, and so my weight that I posted last week was 154. And so I think I had said in my video something about 151 or 2, but I actually weigh 152.6 today. And so I've kind of, it's like way slowed down. In a month I've lost about 6 pounds. And by no means am I complaining. I am completely fine with that. In fact, I'm honestly debating, do I want to lose any more at all? I know 154 pounds seems like a lot, and it is about probably 30 pounds, 152. I'm probably about at least 25 pounds away from what my height weight goal is. But I'm still so paranoid about the extra skin that I have, that I know if I lose any more weight that I'm gonna have more skin. So I mean, whatever. I mean, I'm not upset about the skin, so please don't get me wrong. It's just that if I'm satisfied physically and emotionally at this weight, why would I chance losing more to have more skin, to have something to be more dissatisfied about? Because I already want a boob job. And I mean, if I don't get anything else, I think I'll get my breasts done, and possibly my arms. I don't know if I'll get anything else done. I mean, my legs, I don't know, I think they're great. I think I look great. I put clothes on and I'm so freaking happy. And I didn't even do it really for the looks. I did it for the physical ability that I was lacking, and knew that was going to happen later, that, if I got bigger, I knew what was happening to my body. And so I did it for the health aspects of it, and I'm like, I feel like a new person. Last week my video that I made was pretty emotional, but it was all good. And so this week, since my weight has slowed down, I have done some, I'm not going to say soul searching, because it's not really soul searching, but I've done some thinking on, what I need to do differently, and is there anything that I would like to change? Is there anything that I know now that I would have not gotten the surgery done had I known? So what I need to do differently is, I've not journaled one day since I had surgery. I do not journal my food. Shame on me. It is something that you should do. You pre-oppers or you new people, the number one thing as a healthcare professional that I suggest to patients when it comes to weight loss, and this was before surgery, this is just medical professional nutrition knowledge. Journal your food. If you do not account for every bite that goes into your mouth, then you are taking in calories that you are not counting. You always eat more than you think you do. If you are not measuring and you are not journaling, you are not completely aware of what you're putting in your mouth. So, old habits that I know I still have are eating when I'm not hungry, and I don't journal my food, and I've kind of gotten away from measuring. I'm very aware, like, just as a person, so I still eat out of small dishes, I just don't measure it. I still eat slow, I just don't measure it. I still, you know, I don't eat out of a big plate. If I get something out of a bag, I still take what I'm going to eat, I just don't measure, and I'm not journaling. And I know that I need to be doing this because in 6 months from now, when I can eat a normal portion of food, which I hope never happens, but I know medically that it's going to, I need to know what I'm putting in my mouth. And if I'm not completely aware of that, then I'm going to miss something, and I'm going to gain weight, and I'm going to be back into the same habits that I had before. Eating at night. For some reason, I can go all day long and I'm not hungry, I'm not eating, I'm eating right, I'm eating all the things I'm supposed to, I'm eating what I've prepared, and then I get home and at night and I want to eat. And for some reason, I can always eat more at night. Like, I physically am able to eat more food at night. I make better choices most of the time, but I'm still able to eat more food. And before I know it, the calories would sneak up on me. And that might also be adding to the fact that I have not really lost that much. Something else that I need to change is the fact that I've slowed down on exercising. I have a garage full of gym equipment. Anything that you could possibly imagine that you might want to use in the gym, I have in my garage. I was seeing a personal trainer 3 days a week, and I quit that because of, you know, financial reasons. Since I'm back in school and working 2 jobs, and, you know, I had to sacrifice something, and that was, from me, that's what I sacrificed, because I justified it by saying, well, I have all this stuff in my garage that I can use, and I will, and blah, blah, blah. Well, I'm not. So this week, I've got to hold myself accountable for my food and for my exercise. And not just to lose any more weight, because like I said, I have not decided if I want to lose any more weight. I feel good where I am. But because of what can happen in the future. If you let these things slip up on you now, then they will come back and bite you in the ass later. Believe me, it will happen. Is there anything that I know now that would have kept me from having surgery? No. Because the one thing that scared me the most was the skin. Do I want to go, you know, is it worth losing some weight and, you know, being thin and looking good in clothes to not want to be naked because I've got skin hanging everywhere? Yeah, so far, pretty much worth it. I still look in the mirror and I am completely... Wait a minute. Yeah, I'll be done in like 2 seconds.
Okay.
I am completely in awe of the way that I look. I mean, yes, there are things that I could still look at myself and physically and be like, oh, I wish this wasn't here, or this wasn't here, or oh, what is this, or oh my goodness. But I don't do that. I make a choice every day to find something good about the way that I look, and that's what I focus on. I went through a lot to be where I am right now, and that's pre-surgery, surgery, and all that stuff, and I'm not going to take it for granted. I love what I have been given, and I know that there are aspects of my post-op that I'm failing at, and I need to work on, and I will. And I guess just as with anything, the first step is acknowledging it, and I am acknowledging that I am failing in a couple of areas, and I am going to work on that. And then I think that was all I kind of said, you know. Some of the things that they don't tell you before surgery, your body goes crazy. And you can listen to all these things about your hair falling out and your skin this and that. Until it happens to you, you're like, it's no big deal. Some of that stuff is a big deal. And I'm already at 9.5 minutes, so I'm going to cut this off. But I'm going to make another video and touch on that a little bit, and also because my next video is going to actually be on what am I eating and some of the things that I use still that I bought before surgery. Anyway, so I hope everybody has a great day, and I will chat later. Bye.